Hi, Aquarius. This is Eileen with your March 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of March out with the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is indicating some kind of deceitfulness in your life by someone. This could be in a personal relationship, it could be in business, it could be someone where you work, a co-worker, that you need to be on guard because there's might be someone around you who's wanting to take advantage of you in some way. They might be wanting to write out, steal something, so it's kind of like a little cautionary message. Don't be casual with your belongings, make sure your car is locked, etc. But I'm getting a lot of relationship issues here, to tell the truth. I believe for some of you, you may be involved. Maybe you've been getting to know someone, dating someone, or somehow involved with someone in a more romantic type relationship, and this person has not been honest with you. And I feel like you see it. Now, I feel like, I don't know, I'm reading the meanings of the cards, but I'm also tuning in on a more psychic level also for information for individuals. I'm feeling like um, this may be one person, it may be more than one that I'm tuning into who has been involved with someone who's this person you've been involved with can be kind of a charming person and can be, very confident and just, I feel like they're somewhat self-centered and they might even get offended if you accuse them of something, almost like you don't have any right to question them or accuse them of being dishonest with you. And they know very well they are dishonest, and they just feel like that's their right. They can, their life belongs to them. I'm feeling this, there's a lot of male and female energies in everybody, and I am feeling this is a male I'm tuning into. That someone has been dating or being involved with somehow, and he just hasn't been honest, and he's been cheating in one way or another. Just, I don't know. I'm just getting a lot of dishonesty, and I feel like you see it. It's been coming on. You've been seeing the warnings. You've seen the red flags. You know it. You feel it inside of yourself, and it's like you might be asking them questions because you know they're lying to you about something, and he's just defending himself and acting like, who are you to question him? That type of thing. So I feel like if you're having a lot of intuition and red flags and warnings popping up, pay attention to that. Don't just take somebody's word for anything because you need to look out for yourself. And this person I'm looking at, he's dishonest and he's certainly looking out for himself and no one else. And then for others of you, I'm feeling that you might be dealing with someone like this in a more business type environment or work, dealing with money. This might have to do, what I'm getting? I don't know. This might just be one person I'm tuning into, or more. Somebody who's done work for someone. I don't know if they're a contractor, handyman, I don't know, mechanic, whatever. They've done work for you and they've been dishonest. Okay, they're trying to take advantage. They may have already taken advantage to some extent. I'm feeling someone who sees this video. You might have someone currently working for you. They might. I'm picturing somebody like a handyman or a contractor or something like that, where somebody's doing some kind of work that you're paying them for, and it could be they're either taking shortcuts, maybe they're using just really inferior products, or maybe they're not putting in the kind of work that they say they are, the quality of work they're claiming to, or something. It just feels like shortcuts, deceitfulness. And so I feel like for a number of you, you just have to be on guard, whoever you're dealing with. And we have to be that way all year long anyway. But starting out March, this is like a warning for everybody and for a number of you to pay attention to your dealings with other people, that you're not being taken advantage of. Have your eyes wide open and really be paying attention. Check up on people. If something doesn't feel right to you, listen to your feelings. Don't just go by what some story somebody's telling you. And then the next card we have is the Six of Cups. And this is a really nice card. It does talk about happiness from the past. So you might have someone, this could be a romantic, a romantic partner for some of you that you haven't seen in a while who's coming back. It could be for some of you an old friend or a relative that will be visiting, or that you might be visiting them. I'm getting a lot of nice, happy relationship things here. Now, I feel like for some of you, this might have to do with a relationship that maybe you've been in and out of a relationship with someone, and maybe earlier on you really had some good times together, and somehow you've drifted back and forth. It's almost like you could come back together now in March and really pick up where you left off when things were good, and start building upon that. So, and then for others of you, this can refer to some kind of work that you were doing in the past that you were really enjoying, that you were good at it, the money was good for you, and you've looked back at times and said, oh, that was really good work for me, or a good job, or I was really enjoying myself and making good money too. I feel like for a number of you, that can come back now. That can be revived again. You have another chance. And this time, it feels like this time it can really work out well. So altogether, a lot of good omens here. And I see that little kitty cat here in the bottom corner. This kitty's always looking at me like like he's curious about me. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a cute kitty. But it's a good card. Good card for a lot of people. Okay. And then the next one we have is the Five of Pentacles. And with the Five of Pentacles, now that is talking about some of you in March might be feeling like your money's not that good, like you're not as prosperous as you want to be, worrying about money, worrying about your stability in your life, you're having a good solid foundation under you. And I'm feeling for some of you, this has to do with some kind of relationship matters in the way of a personal relationship with your partner or mate or whatever, and that there's some kind of issues with money that have been happening that's causing a lot of stress in the relationship. I'm also tuning into someone who may be in the process of getting separated or divorced, or possibly you were just living together and you're splitting up, and there's a concern. One of you in particular is really concerned about the money. How are you going to make a living? How are you going to live on your own, or whatever, that type of thing. And so I feel like a lot of this is, it's like a lot of this can be overcome by feeling more prosperous, because I believe in the law of attraction, and like attracts like. So you don't want to get into that frame of mind where you feel this poverty consciousness. You want to feel prosperous. You want to feel like you will land on your feet, and that money is coming into your life, and every doors will open. If one door closes, another is opening. And get that sense of belief inside of you, so that this does not have to really affect you in a strong way. So, and it does feel and look to me like it's temporary. Whatever this situation is, it's like a transitionary stage that some of you might be going through, and it will pass. So, but the more you can kind of get a positive attitude, look, if you feel like money's not what you would like it to be, look for some opportunities to increase your flow of money in March. And it just feels like it's something that's temporary. That's what it looks and feels like to me. And then the next one we have is the Five of Wands, another five. And fives talk about uncertainty and things not being stable and shifting and changing. And with the Five of Wands, and the wands have to do with action and movement, and work areas too. So it could be that you're going to be around others who are either arguing or competing with one another. It looks like it's a situation you're better off avoiding. I guess that's what I want to say, because some of this could be petty gossip. Even some of it could be gossip, maybe at your workplace, or people disagreeing, and it would be easy for you to be drawn into it. It's best if you stay out of it and rise above that, and just stick to whatever your work is and focus on what you're doing in your life and where you're going and what you want for yourself, because this could just be a vicious cycle if you let yourself be involved in it. If you have already been involved in this type of thing, you're better off just stepping away and extricating yourself from it, because it won't accomplish anything. It's just going to stress you out. And again, this is like a temporary thing that'll pass. It's not like a big thing that's going to should make a large impact on your life. But if you're in the middle of it and involved in it because you feel you've been drawn in, it's going to cause you so much stress, and then you can't concentrate on the things on your goals and what you really want for yourself and what makes you happy. So you're better off just stepping away from that situation. If others want to engage in all that, fine, let them, but you distance yourself from it and focus on the higher good for your life. And then the next card we have is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is talking about unions, partnerships, romantic get-togethers, romantic meetings. I'm feeling for some of you that, let me see what I'm getting here, because I am tuning in on a psychic level also to see what I'm getting. I feel like for some of you, you are in a relationship with someone now that has been overall a good relationship, a good love relationship. I feel like maybe there's been some issues here and there and a little bit of almost like a little bit of a tug of war sometime, but nothing dramatic. It feels almost like, I don't know, I guess a tug of war a little bit. It's just but overall, a good relationship. I guess some disagreements or a little bit of a differences of opinion here and there, but it's a strong relationship. I feel that I believe in reincarnation. I feel like for some of you, you're involved with someone that you knew in a previous lifetime, and so you have a nice connection with that person. And let me see what else I'm getting here. For some of you, you'll be meeting someone in March that will be a good romantic partner for you. And I've got to get a drink of water. I'm getting a sense of someone possibly being introduced to someone that will be kind of like the love of your life for at least for a while. I don't know. It just feels like something that was meant to be. And I'm feeling someone being introduced. So you might have a friend. I'm feeling someone's got a friend that a friend is going to tell you they've got someone they want to introduce you to. That's what I'm getting for someone. This might just be one person. It might be a few. I had to get a drink of water. Okay. And I feel like the two of you, there's going to be a mutual attraction, a spark. The word of spark just came into my head. Mutual attraction, sparks. And it's a previous lifetime relationship. It's almost like you two know each other when you meet. You feel this kinship, like you know each other on some level. And I feel like that's going to develop into a strong, somewhat passionate love relationship is what I'm getting. Now, this could be one person I'm tuning into. It might be a few people. I'm not sure. So I would say, just be open, be receptive. If you have an opportunity maybe to get together with friends or attend something or go to a party, or if somebody does say they would like to introduce you to someone that they think you might get along well or whatever, be open to it. Because I feel for some of you, you're going to be meeting that romantic partner that just matches you in so many ways, someone who's very compatible. And it's like a good friendship and a good love romantic relationship. And then for others of you, this card is referring to two people who might start a business together that are really good friends, and they might actually start a business together, or they might already be in some kind of a business together, and I feel prosperity from that business. So that's either that might be a few different people that hear this. I'm not sure, but I'm getting that. Okay, and then let's see what's the next one here. Ten of Swords. Okay, Ten of Swords. So for some of you, you're going to just feel a disappointment about something that did not work out for you. I feel like it's not a huge surprise. I feel like some of you have been in relationships. I'm getting some relationship matters here. Some of you have been in relationships that you'd already seen the writing on the wall. It was not doing well. It was struggling along. And then the relationship finally just fizzles out. It's over. And there's a disappointment. On one hand, I feel like there's a relief because it's been dragging on and you know things haven't been working out right. And on the other hand, there's a sense of loss and disappointment, which is natural. But I do feel like this wasn't meant to be. If it was, it would have stayed. It would have worked. This situation was not meant to be. For some people, I feel like this might be referring to something in the way of work or money or some investment or a job or whatever that really ended up being a big disappointment for you. So for some of you, it is work related or money related. For others, it's a relationship. And I just feel overall, unless you were really just in denial, and some people with regard to the, I feel like with regard to the money situations, for some people, it's almost like they were a little bit in denial, kind of like they didn't want to accept that idea or something, that maybe this wasn't going to work out. But I'm feeling, at least for one person or a few, with some kind of relationship. You saw it, you felt it, you knew it was crumbling. And then finally it did. But whatever the scenario was, whether it was a work or money situation or a love relationship, that was just the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't built on the solid enough ground, I guess, is what I'm getting, for it to be successful. It just wasn't in the cards, literally. So, but with this ending of this phase in your life, there's opportunities for a wonderful renewal. So next you have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is talking about renewal. It's a major arcana card. It's a destiny card. And what it's referring to is reward for your past efforts, or if things haven't been fair for you, if things have been difficult, you've had sadness and disappointment or unhappiness, or just felt like this, maybe like things just caved in. It's like things being resurrected for you, things coming to life again. It's a brand new beginning. So once some of these more difficult things have phased out, and the disappointments or the upsets, it's like, hey, she's blowing the horn here. It's time to wake up and be revived and renewed. And so it's what it's talking about is something that you have been working towards, or for some of you, it could be just all around improvements in your life. In some cases, if you've been having different aches and pains, you might start feeling better. So in general, it's signaling to you that it's time to have a happy life now. Let the past go. Disconnect from the hurtfulness, from the things that just did not work out, and start fresh. It's time to start a new day, kind of like spring. And it is spring season, March. So this is a very good omen to have this card, especially following maybe some difficulties for some of you, that this is heralding in a new phase of your life. And then next what we have is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, this kind of ties in with this Judgment card. The Knight of Swords is talking about something changing fast. Just, it might even be chaotic. It's so quick. It's like things just changing. So for some of you, if you have been, let's say some of you have been looking for a new job and things seem to have been kind of slow and not, nothing really happening. All of a sudden, you might get a new job offer. Or for some of you who, and also now the swords represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So I feel like for some of you, this will be you. You will be the Knight of Swords as March progresses and just moving ahead quickly, especially since you got the new beginnings here with the Judgment card. And then you just take off and start getting things done and making your new beginnings, making your new plans, moving forward. So, and I'm feeling for some of you, this is a relationship. I'm feeling someone is going to be in a relationship with someone who matches the traits of an air sign. Maybe they have a lot of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in their chart, even if they're not one of those signs. So I feel like for some of you, you will be meeting someone with these traits and with these characteristics who's a typical, the air sign, like the Knight of Swords. This could be someone who's quick thinking, very intelligent, but who can also be a little distant at times, not always telling you everything that's on their mind, but very analytical, looking at things in black and white. And but overall, I feel like it's a really good card for a lot of you, where you're going to have quick movement, things changing for the better. This indicates better times ahead, and it's a good card to follow the Judgment card. And then the next card we have is the card of Strength, and again, that's a major arcana card. And another great card to have, actually, especially as your month is progressing towards the end. And with the Strength card, it's saying that you will have the inner strength you need to deal with people, to deal with circumstances you're looking at in your life, to negotiate things with other people, to get your way, basically, to convince others that your way might be a better way than what they had in mind. And you don't have to be pushy about it. Strength, the Strengths card is talking about someone who's got a lot of inner strength, but they might be more, just soft-spoken about how they communicate with others, and they're not being aggressive and pushy and saying, no, you have to do it this way. They're just quietly, just in a calm manner stating their position and how their ideas might be the right choice or the right ideas to proceed in this manner. So you're going to be very confident and self-assured and just going after your goals, your dreams, going when you're negotiating with people. And also, I'm feeling there's some romantic things here with this Strength card. I'm feeling like some of you, I'm feeling there's some, I don't know if this is one person or a few people that will be entering into a new relationship. Let me try to see what I've got here. For someone, I feel like there's somebody you've already been in a relationship with, and this person's a very good match for you. I'm feeling there's true love here. I don't know if you're engaged now or if this person proposes to you in March or not long after. I feel like some of you may be getting a marriage proposal. Some of you might already be engaged and planning your wedding with this person. Let me see. I'm getting a lot of good love energy here and relationships and having a happy life together. And some of you might just be meeting that person who just compliments you. That's just a really good match for you in March. That you might, I'm feeling some people this might even be somebody from around where you work, or maybe work in a business that's similar to yours or the same or something like that. Trying to, there's different people. This is applying to a few different people. This isn't just one person I'm tuning into. I'm just feeling love energy here and happy love romantic relationships for a number of you. And they're at different stages depending on who the person is, either already maybe just married or getting married or just getting engaged or just meeting the person of their dreams, because it really feels like love. It feels light and airy. It feels just happy, really happy. I'm getting a lot of good energy from this card. So I feel like a number of you are going to be very fortunate in that department in March, or maybe thereafter, maybe soon thereafter, maybe even in April or something. Let's see. And then the next card, the last card we have, is the Eight of Wands. And now, again, the Eight of Wands is talking about things moving ahead quickly. So if you've had delays, it's like things just start moving forward. So I'm feeling like for some of you, I'm getting for some of you some kind of business delays where kind of maybe you were making preparations, laying out your outline or gathering your resources and your information, or making contacts with other people that you needed to make contacts with, and some kind of a business venture of some sort, or maybe a business that you have, or a business that is just getting off the ground. For some of you, it's about changing jobs, getting hired, and moving. Actually, possibly some of you might move to another state because you get a really good job offer, but you've been looking forward to this. You've been making, applying, and you might even have some contacts in another state. You might have someone you know. Maybe you've worked with this person before, or been friends with them, that someone even referred you to a position. But it feels like you could be moving to another location, possibly out of state, or maybe just to another city, something like that. But it feels good. It feels like there's different scenarios for different people I'm tuning into, and it feels like it's anticipated. I feel optimism around these plans and these activities, kind of like you're ready for this. It's like you're ready to go. You've been preparing. You've been doing all your homework and your research or whatever, and you're moving forward fairly quickly. This is talking about fast progress after having delays, and then also it could be just good news that you get, a go-ahead for something, whether it's a new job or a project, just all around good, fast energy. And for some of you, it might just be talking about a trip. You might just be having a vacation or going to visit some friends or relatives or something. But I feel for a number of people, this is kind of a business-related card here, and wands a lot of time are having to do with the work and action and work-oriented topics, and it just has a really high energy feeling I'm getting from this card for a number of you, and it's going to be much appreciated. It's like you're ready to go, and you just take off on whatever it is, whether it's a project you're getting off the ground and it gets moving forward all of a sudden, the new job or something. And for some of you, it might just be involving some kind of a move that you've wanted to make, and you finally get everything lined up and it's time to go. Good energy here. So I like this card at the end of the month. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to choose one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. So let me shuffle these. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need one card for Aquarius. I got to get another drink of my water. Okay, excuse me. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I need one card for Aquarius from March 2018. Aquarius from March 2018. I need one card for Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius from March 2018? For Aquarius. Aquarius from March 2018. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, I need one card for Aquarius. One card. What's the card for Aquarius from March 2018? I think it's this one here. Okay. This card says Two of Summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Well, this ties in with some of these other cards I'm getting about falling in love or meeting someone new. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. That's a great card. Okay. And it does tie in with some of the themes in this reading. Okay. And then next, I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers. And Nature's Whispers is by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the main deck that I've been using here is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. Okay, so this is Nature's Whispers. I'm going to pull one card from Angela Hartfield with the artwork by Josephine Wall. I love the artwork in this deck. It's beautiful. Okay, I need a message for Aquarius for March of 2018. This is for Aquarius from March 2018. What's the message for Aquarius, March 2018? March 2018 for Aquarius. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, I need one card for Aquarius from March 2018. Okay, lay these out. Okay, I think this is it here. Okay, this card says Assurance. There's a lot of fine detail. Can you see this? If you look closely, it's like there's images of people in the tree, in the old ancient tree here. So much beautiful detail in the artwork of these cards. I just love them. Let's see if you can see. Okay, that's number 14. Let me look up the meaning in the book. Number 14. Assurance. Okay, let's see. Almost there. Here it is, number 14, Assurance. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. Well, that's a really nice message. That's a great message. I like that. Okay, and I think it ties in with a lot of the theme, again, here in the reading today. Okay, last but not least, I'm choosing one card from the Messages from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. So this is Messages from Your Angels, Doreen Virtue. So I need one card for Aquarius for March of 2018. What's the message for Aquarius from March of 2018? Aquarius, March of 2018. What's the message? Okay. Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius for March 2018? Okay. Last shuffle going on here. Okay, so lay them out. Let's pick a card. Okay, well, I think it's this one here. Okay, this says Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. That's a good message. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Great message. Okay, well, I'm pleased with this, especially as the month progresses. There's a lot of encouraging factors here. And so, Aquarius, once again, please be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And if you have, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave a comment. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And have a great March. And we'll do this again soon. And thank you for watching my video.